Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we are going to take a look at the newest version of Monster Strike. Version 29.0 dropped last night, and hopefully you've got some time to get accompanied with it. But of course, there's going to be a bunch of stuff that you want to know, maybe that you just will not know because nobody told it to you. So that you do not miss out on any of that stuff, let's take a look at all of the updates that came with 29.0. Now, first things first, and I think this is one everybody is excited for that they saw on the stream, the new stream, right? Monster Freak, is the fact that we have new soul skills available. In fact, it pops up right when you first log in saying, hey, we got some new cool stuff for you. If you don't know where to go for this, you hit the monster button here, here, and then you click this lovely crest icon here, and you'll see that not only do we have a new column of monsters to give badges for. Can't get it quite yet off the bat. You can get it, well, I guess you could if you've already done the dunes, but what's most important is here, and that is the new abilities that we can see. So let's take a look at them here. I believe they're at the bottom. Yep, and they have that lovely new symbol next to them. Let's take a look at them real quick. So first here is the extra damage against the boss. That is the red icon you can see here. And you can see that the multipliers here is that you get a 2% boost, a 5% boost, and a 10% boost against the boss. The required max luck, so the number here is the amount of fire type max luck monsters. Sorry, the total luck of your fire type monsters, which in general will be your max luck monster, but it does include premium monster, gacha monsters as well. 1,000, 4,000, and 8,000 respectively, and the cost to apply this badge every time you take it off and need to put it back on will be on the right side, 5k, 12k, and 30k respectively. Getting an extra 10% boost is pretty big, so we'll have to see how important this badge really becomes. The next one is basically the same equivalent. The values are exactly the same, except the target are non-boss monsters. Think of it as the cutthroat, which is against the boss, versus the one that goes against the mobs. This is the same analog to that. Now the next one, I'm going to apologize. I did misread this, and I believe I did post it in the Discord channel after somebody pointed it out. Thank you. Was it Zelda F, I think? Yeah, I just completely missed that out. Yeah, Zelda F Akimara. Thank you so much for pointing that out. That this badge is activated when you can use your Guardian Beast. And so basically, once you can think of it as the period between once that OK sign is lit up and until you actually use that Guardian Beast. Right, that span. The moment you use it, you're gonna end this bonus, but you do get an attack bonus during that time. I thought it was only when you use that Guardian Beast. I was like, well, that doesn't sound that exciting. But in this case, where it's available the entire time that you just have it available, think of the times that you brought a Guardian Beast but you haven't actually used them, right? That's actually pretty interesting implications here. So the boost here is 1%, 4%, 8% to your attack boost. The required luck that you need for that element is 1.5k, 5k, and 10k. And then the cost associated with this is 10k, 20k, and 50k for those soul points. So that's the third soul skill. The fourth one here is related to the percentage chance for your luck skill to be activated. And that, I don't know how many times I've been saved by a nice crit on the weak point, right? You can get that to happen a little bit more often. That'll be pretty cool. You can see the boost here is 2%, 5%, and 10% respectively. The requirements here is on the low side, so that's not too bad. 500 power, 1300 and 4500 power is required, and then the cost associated is only 2k, 5k, 20k respectively. And last but not least, we have the heart panel healing. I don't think this is too different from the healing balls that we have, so you're gonna have to pick and choose based on the quests. But you can see that the healing bonus is 1k, 2k, 3k. The requirements is 300, 1300, and 2800 power, and the cost is a mere paltry 1.2k, 3k, and 9k respectively. So, a lot of new goodies to play around with. It's been a long time since we have an update to this area, so we'll have to see how big these changes really are. Yeah, enjoy and see what tickles your fancy. But that's not all with the soul skills that is new. The other important thing that we want to look at is making your soul skill sets. And if you go back to this main screen here, that you will see this new blue button on the bottom right, which allows you to make a setting of your skills at once. Right now, this is pretty good. If you find yourself having to alternate these skills based on stages that you really depend on, having this as a pre-made set is going to be huge for just time saving, quality of life updates. This is the bread and butter for like quality of life. So first thing you can do is on here you can see that pen mark. Click that. You can set a name to whatever you want for the skill set. Helps you remind it like this is for this stage. These are the important skills for these kind of gimmicks. Whatever you want, set a name. And then here, go ahead and set whatever skill set that you feel like is important, right? Like maybe you really care about hitting the boss and you want to make sure that you can get extra damage to the weak point. Right, and then since this is for the fire element, I'm gonna want to have that water killer. No, the wood killer, right? And then I don't know, maybe this is the stage that has to deal with. I mean, you don't want to be combo locked, right? Great. Now, see that this is saying that okay, if I were to change this on Onimaru here, right? It would cost 30,000 points. Pretty cool, right? Let's say I wanted to use it on Masamune instead, right? Because, the difference is a lot, the difference of what I'm taking off with what I'm adding is that much bigger. It's going to cost 43,000 for her. But it's the same set, and I didn't have to do that all over again, right? It's just there, ready to go for you, which is huge, right? Right, and then right, if you just want to save it, that's what this green button is for, right? Right, and then when you come back later, right, you've signed off, it's just here waiting for you. And saving it doesn't cost anything, right? The green button is to save, the blue is to apply on the monster that you have active. This is just amazing. Like, this might actually make me want to think more about soul skills, because to be honest, it's been a pain in the butt to I don't want to change it, I don't want to think about it. Like, it's not even the cost that's a problem, right? Like, look how many points I have banked up. It's literally just the tedium of doing that. And now if I know okay, well, these are the basic set of things that I want, it's just there on a swipe. Why not? And this is for each element, right? You've got 5 slots, right? And then let's go to water, right? You've got another 5 unique slots you can do. It's not like it just takes it up as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. It's 25 slots, 5 for each element. Good job, Mixie. That really a huge quality of life. I'm sorry, I just basically went over the left side here, but also very important is when you are updating your team here, right? You see a new button here, this teal button on the bottom left. You can now click that and also go back to that direct screen to make that update. Isn't that amazing? That is huge, right? So, cool way to make your life easier in updating these soul skills. Very, very awesome. Now, for those of you who like to use lucky monsters, before, lucky monster was just something you have in your box, right? You have here, and if you have enough, you're good. You don't need to do anything. Now, there's plenty of people out there who don't get 3 on a regular basis. Like my alt account, for example, almost never hits 3, right? I get lazy a lot with my alt. So there's a lot of times where it's under 3. But now, if you use any of the 8 lucky monsters, you will also get the bonus of getting that +1 chest bonus, right? That's on top of the fact, assuming it's max luck, right? Assuming it's max luck, to get those 2 guaranteed max luck boxes, but you get that 3rd one just because it's a lucky monster, which is great. Now, this is important to note that that +1, because it's a lucky monster, does not stack with the lucky monster bonus of having 3 or more lucky monsters, right? Think of it as the same slot for the bonus, right? So if you have one or the other, you'll get it. There's no benefit of using a lucky monster while also having 3 or more lucky monsters. But a pretty cool update for sure. For those of you who want to play around with the Reizetsu quest, and actually might be giving me some motivation to actually try it out, if you go to the challenge area, you can see the practice area here. You can now go in here and play any of the first round Reizetsu quests whenever you want, which is awesome. They also did say that going forward, whenever a new Reizetsu quest debuts, the previous one that was debuted will now automatically go into the practice area for you to play whenever you want. So that's pretty cool. We won't have to wait for a big update for the next set to go through. They'll just, in a constant rotation, be pushed into the practice area. Now, I do want to apologize. I think on my previous post, I did say that they will be in the library. That is incorrect. It is only in the practice area. Somebody also posted recently in the Discord channel, so I apologize for making that mistake there for you guys. Now, some just boring text for a little bit. Max rank update. Up until now, the max rank was 2,000. That has been raised to 2,500. You also get the usual 100 rewards every 100 ranks. That is a free single 6-star monster pull. When you hit 2,500, it is a limited monster single free pull. Again, the pool for limited is pretty big, but still awesome. And of course, for those of you who have hit 2,000 already before the update happens, all you need to do is play one quest, and then that will have the calculators do its thing and give you your new rank, so that you can actually see how much you overshot your rank by in the many, I don't know, years that we haven't had a rank cap limit. And of course, hopefully you did not forget to clear off your normal quests. 5 new quests have been added to the normal area. Each quest has 2 stages for you to play with. One that is actually a quest, and the other which is the bonus stage. The actual quest will give you 5 orbs on clear, and the bonus stage gives a large amount of EXP. Make sure you wait until you get the Mon spot. Remember, you can still do that as a My spot, just the chances are really low. Wait for that EXP spot. Use a monster with the EXP EL Ableberry. Use the campaign to give you 3x bonus for normal stages, and you can maximize your reward here. Now, as you can see, here are the 5 new stages. Also, with those new stages comes with extra rewards for clearing the stage. And this time, each of those new stages will give you 10 Elemental Shinju Shingyoku True Transcension Gems, which is huge. Very, very huge to bank because of how annoying those quests are to collect those materials. Also note that all previous stages have had their orb rewards reset, so you can collect them again. And of course, the bonus stage is also available for you to pick up for those old stages. However, do note that the old mission rewards have not been reset. I apologize for those in the Discord channel. I also thought that these were getting reset, but that is not the case. And of course, I'm sure a lot of you also saw that, you know, when you logged in, the missions tab was flashing if you had enough. Every max luck from 525 to 700 has been added, and you'll get a reward every 25 max lucks. The bonus rewards here is on 525 max lux. Your medal cap is increased from 300k to 350k. On 550, 575, 625, 650, and 675 max luck monsters, you will increase the amount of experience you earn by a flat 1% each to give you a final bonus of an extra 5% by getting enough max lux. On 600 max lux, you will get a single 6-star monster pull, chances of getting a limited, not guaranteed. And if you hit that big 700, which I have waiting for me right here, you will also get 100 lovely orbs, which is always good to see, pushing me across the 1000 mark. Nice. And some generic mission updates. The spend X stamina quests like this one have been reset. You can now re-earn the 10 orbs and the 10 orb tickets that you can get. Basically, each mission is 1 orb or 1 ticket. It's okay, but I mean, it's just spending stamina, so it's not like difficult, so it's fine. Also, the clear X quest missions have been expanded all the way to 350,000 clears. Every 1,000 clears you get, you'll pick up an orb. Every 10,000 clears will instead give you 5 orbs. And of course, the login day rewards have been expanded to 4,450 days. Every 50 days, you'll pick up 10 orbs. And if you happen to hit your 12th year anniversary at day 4,380, that will also get you another 50 orbs. I'm at 3,081, so that's not too bad. Pretty insane to think about though, right? So those are your mission updates. Now there's also a few badges and title updates. You can get 2 new badges at rank 2500. You get a nice golden badge to tell the world that you have maxed out your rank in Monster Strike. And also, if you have been able to clear all of the Shinen stages, the depths in the abyss, you'll also be able to pick up this cool new badge. Now, this does not require you to complete the EX stage. As long as you have cleared the 5 elemental stages, you'll get that badge. And then if you like to play around with titles, you can see that there are new titles for various achievements in the game. Go ahead and check that out if you wish. And for those, I guess if you want to know how to get to that, you can click your rank here on the top. And then if you click your leftmost tab there, you can fiddle with your title by clicking your nameplate here. Now, I like to keep my boat name because it calls me out as a Kyonkois, which is pretty nice. Alright, Uncharted Lands. As you know, the Uncharted Lands have been retired essentially to the challenge area. You can now play this whenever you want, 24/7. And if you are just starting out, you do need 5 max luck monsters to access this stage. If you see it locked up, that's why. And basically, you can play any of the stages you want, but you must do it in order. So that does mean everybody must start again from floor 1 and make their way up to 60 if they want to get those badges and that's new guaranteed monster that is a 6-star. I'm not sure if it's worth the effort, but I guess a new 6-star monster is always nice. There are badges. It's not just 60. You get some along the way, like 10, 20, 30, I think it was, but to each their own. If you wish to do that, it's something to kill time. However, do note that it does cost stamina, so it's not free. So good luck. And of course, if you are looking to max luck those energy monsters, right? You got them as energy rewards. They have been converted into drop monsters because you're not getting energy anymore. You're not, charging up your run for the 10 for the month. Play their specified floor for a chance for them to drop on the results screen. You can use chests and biscuits to help you finish them off, but again, there's really no reason to do that. I don't see them having any use anywhere in my memory, so there's probably it's not worth it, period. So keep that in mind. And for those of you who just want to blow past the stages and don't really care, Miraclemans, I'm sure a lot of you, including myself, have been just gathering dust in your item box. You can use them until floor 50. So nice. I don't know. This one's really, I'm not sure how useful it is because, well, especially for you guys, if you can't read Japanese, you're not going to be able to tell what quest this is by the title. I don't remember quests by the title. And, I mean, look at how small the font is. My god. Good luck trying to read that as an old person, too. Thankfully, I'm not, my eyes aren't that bad yet, but I don't know. I'm getting up there, so. Useful? I don't know, but it's there. This one is nice, I think. You can now have the quick multi on and specify that joiners must be friends only, and you can use a password code. I think that's good. I haven't tried it yet, but you know, what I like to do is I really do like the quick multi co-op mode. Very easy to join. Nice to host as well. But I usually like to make sure I can join with my alts and then open it up to the masses. So I think what you can do is set it up like this, as you can see on the screen, which allows me to give my alt some time to join my room. And then you open it up so that it goes off to the wild. I think that's what this feature is doing. We'll see. And then just some miscellaneous small updates. If you have a friend marked with a favorite, the heart icon, you can't delete them outright. If you want to delete them, unfavorite them, then delete them. This one's important. You did see that on your missions that you have a mission to back up your account. It's good to do that regularly, not necessarily required. Once you do it once, you're generally good. The only downside is if you, anytime between your last update and when you actually do the backup, all of those monsters don't end up being locked, which is a big annoyance. I'm not sure if that's still the case. I had that problem because I forgot to do it right away or immediately before transferring, and oh my god, that took, and I think that was before you had the option to do like the lock everybody with one button, so that was a pain. But what's important here is that backing up your now account is now only available via Mixi ID, right? You know that they've kind of gotten themselves away from calling themselves X-Flag, right? They are now Mixi, right? The parent company. So if you want to do a backup, you need to create a Mixi ID. You can still use your old X-Flag ID to to retrieve a backup if you want. But if you want a new backup, you must create a new Mixi ID. I saw somebody in the Discord saying, hey, why did it tell me that my account didn't exist? And this is probably the reason. I did that too. I did not have a Mixi account until now, right? I did a backup. As you can see, I cleared the mission. I had to create a new one. So when that happens, if you try to log in with your old email address, you'll get an email saying, hey, this is not a valid account. You need to make a new account. And that's probably because you are now trying to use a Mixi account, which you don't have. Anybody who's old, who have played the game for a while, you probably have an X-Flag account instead, right? So don't get alarmed. That is all within reason. Just make sure you say, I want to create a new account, make a Mixi ID, and then do the backup through there. All right? So that's that. And of course, a small bug fix. This actually, I've been affected by this many times. Very annoying. When you clear a stage, for some reason, sometimes it just freezes there. Not freezes, like you can do good jobs, but it just does not progress. And you have to end up quitting the stage, even though you've cleared it, because the game won't let you go through. That's apparently been fixed, so thank God. I have lost a bunch of luck that way, which was a pain in the butt. Yes, and you can see I haven't done the gotchas yet. The 50% gotcha is, of course, it's a post-update thing. Make sure, if you want to do it, it's a coin flip on getting a general pool monster. Cost 5 orbs. I like to do it. I think it's fun, right? Let's do it. Coin flips are nice, right? So let's see. And have my ult ready to go. I think I updated my ult. Mint. Another miss, but yeah, I've got my alt ready to go, which is nice. So miss for my main. Let's see how alt goes. Whoop. There we go. No, double miss. Okay. Alright. That's just life. And of course, we always wrap this up with the Morling quest. Please don't forget about it. It's 5 easy orbs, and I feel like if somebody's not there to poke you to say, hey, make sure you do that. It's easy to just let it fly by. 5 orbs. Please don't forget about it. Just clear it. You're good. You have until the 25th, 3:59 a.m. Japan time to finish that off. And that is it for the news. Not news, for the last update. I will be doing the popular vote gacha. I'm gonna take that video right after this, so you'll see that in the next day or so. And then after that, I will finally get off my butt and finish the co-op gacha with my alts. I have finally got started on my tutorial account. I kind of screwed up. I guess I can show you. I messed up the order in which you want to say make an account as a friend, and then you can see that. So this old tutorial knack, once you actually set up the senpai thing, you can't do that quick reset feature anymore. So oops. So now I have a dead account there, which kind of sucks. I might just finish it off somewhere so I can get to rank 30 so I can get the rewards, but anyways, let me know if there anything on the update that you found confusing, that you want more information on, anything that you seem excited about and are most looking forward to. Yeah, let me know. If you like what you saw, do consider hitting the like button and subscribing and leaving a comment below. ENGmonst on Twitter/X is your best source of news for Monster Strike in English, aside from this channel. And of course, the Discord server, link to the server is in the description below. That's it for me today. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye bye.